Okay, I feel like you guys don't understand uh, MHC or major histocompatibility complexes. I feel like that's not really understood that well. So, um, so MHC or major histocompatibility complexes. Okay. So keep in mind, your cells have markers on them. Okay. And the MHC proteins are a type of marker on cells. Okay. There's two flavors, MHC1 and MHC2. MHC1 proteins or platforms or whatever you want to call them are going to be on all nucleated body cells. So all of the cells in your body that have a nucleus. So liver cells, cells along your digestive system, all the cells in your body, if it has a nucleus, it has an MHC1 histocompatibility complex. Okay? And these little platform things, again, are kind of like little Facebook posting platforms. Okay? So they're built within the cell. Okay, so if we have our little cell here, all right, and they are made in the cell in the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, and basically we have the platforms out here. Okay, and when they attach to something, whatever it is, okay, some other whatever, it will endocytose that whole thing inside itself. Okay, it endocytoses it and then puts it into a not a vacuole, but a vesicle, okay, a vesicle thing, and it breaks it down into its little protein pieces. Okay, so it's taking this in and then breaking it down into its pieces, and then within the endoplasmic reticulum, it takes another platform like this and puts a replica of it inside there, and then exocytoses it onto the plasma membrane. So this is an MHC1 with a little thing on it. This is what I have. This is what I found. This has been something awesome in me or whatever. Okay? That's what it does. That's why we say that natural killer cells, so NK cells, they monitor MHC1. So they monitor the MHC1s on our body cells to see what they are posting. So they're looking at this guy. And if this is something bad, like a virus, some kind of cancer or something, if it's something like that, if that is in there, that's when natural killer cells bind to there and then have this cell go through apoptosis due to the action of the natural killer cell. Okay, it is monitoring and looking at what it is posting on its MHC1 complexes. Okay, it's also natural killer cells also are looking to make sure that they are presenting MHC1 because some viruses and cancers especially can inhibit that and stop the cell from making MHC1. So if the natural killer cells see that there's not any MHC1s on a body cell, that's bad too. So it's looking for that as well. Okay, so that's MHC1. All right, MHC2, these little platforms are going to be on antigen presenters or antigen presenting cells. There's only 3 of those. Okay, so we have B lymphocytes, and keep in mind, B lymphocytes are the cells that can bind to antigen itself in the body fluids, and then it brings in that thing, breaks it down, and then presents it on its MHC2 so that it can be activated by a helper T cell. Okay, so it presents the antigen to a T cell. All right, macrophages. So these are also cells that engulf and ingest pathogens, and then they can present those antigens on their plasma membrane, which can help to activate T helper cells and cytotoxic T cells. Okay. The last one is a dendritic cell. And dendritic cells are special because they have MHC2, so they can activate T cells. They also have MHC1. So they are a unique cell in that they have their MHC2 and they also have MHC1. Okay, so they can activate both helper T cells and cytotoxic T cells. All right, but their purpose, the purpose of these cells is to activate T cells. They are antigen presenters. They present the antigen to T cells. Because remember, T cells can't see antigen in the body fluids. They're looking for intracellular pathogens. Okay, so they're looking for viruses, they're looking for cancers, they're looking for things that are inside of the cell. Okay, so they have to have their antigen presented to them. Okay, please don't get that confused. MHC1, just on all regular old nucleated body cells. This is just how they post their stuff. All right. The MHC2 only on presenting cells, cells that are able to present an antigen to a T lymphocyte. Okay, I hope that clears it up a little bit. This is a very important part of the immune system. Okay, without this, we wouldn't be able to activate the cell-mediated part of the immune system. We wouldn't have helper T cells, and we wouldn't have an immune system, basically. So please, hopefully this will clear it up. If not, ask me tomorrow or ask me in class about it again.